All right, welcome back to the program. You're still watching Daily Politics on Trust TV. Let's switch gears now and talk about the opposing side of things. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, is making moves of its own. On Thursday, the PDP announced that its national elective convention will take place in November later this year. The decision was reached during the party's National Executive Council meeting in Abuja. But questions linger, with signs of divided loyalty and some members openly aligning with the emerging opposition coalition. Is the PDP truly united and ready? Well, to help us navigate some of these conversations, we're joined by Umar Sani, also known as the Cat. He's a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
I appreciate you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
How would you describe the events of the last 48 hours? Some would say the PDP is heading in the right direction. Some still have reservations about the future of the party. What do you think?
Well, I am very an optimist, incurable one, and I'm very confident that the PDP will bounce back. But I would not say that it is already there yet. Some of the steps being taken, especially by the Governors Forum Chairman, Bala Mohammed, is very commendable. Bala Mohammed has stood very firmly, to ensure that the party does not die. If you take a look at all the things that have happened, Bala has stood by the side of the truth. When Wiki was trying to say he was the leader of the party in Rivers State, Bala insisted no, that the normal tradition is that the governor is the leader of the party, and so Fubara should be the leader of the party. When there was a state of emergency in Rivers, it was Bala that first came out to condemn the state of emergency, and he even went further to mobilize his colleagues to institute a suit in the Supreme Court challenging the state of emergency in Rivers State. They had stood firmly behind their colleague, and Bala has also, been championing conciliation when there was this issue of chaos in the party. He summoned an expanded stakeholders meeting, and set up the Saraki committee, which was for peace and reconciliation. And so, taking a cue from what he is doing, I think he's doing a human job. Just recently, he has been holding nocturnal meetings. We have the governor of Delta State. He has been approached, and also the governor of Akwa Ibom. The governor of Akwa Ibom, if you look at, is.
You mean the ones that have defected already?
Yes, they are reaching out to them. The governor of Akwa Ibom is even, in charge of. But in Abuja, he's an APC, and in Akwa Ibom, he's both. Because he has refused to relinquish the structure of the PDP, is still the one servicing the structure. So the point is, Bala is putting a lot of pressure, trying to unify the party, trying to bring the party back, and trying to even woo those people who are already, who have already left, or those who are willing to leave, or those who are at the verge of leaving, to not leave.
All right. Okay, let's talk about some of the crucial outcomes of the 101st NEC meeting. There's been a venue change from Kano now going to Ibadan.
Yes.
What is that all about?
Well, initially, the NEC felt that the governor of Kano, Abba Kabir Yusuf, was initially our member, and that taking the NEC the convention to Kano will they will use the occasion to mobilize him to return to the party, for him to see how effective, how well coordinated the party is. But in view of the new developments within the party had no option than to reverse that decision and take it to Ibadan because of some logistic issues. The governor of the state will, of course, help in ensuring that the convention does not fail. So this informed the reason why the Ibadan venue was now accepted.
Right. And there's also the big conversation around zoning. It appears that the party is adopting the South for 2027. Is this recalibration going to increase the chances of the PDP in terms of its performance, you think, in 2027?
Well, so far, I am yet to see this report of the zoning committee. They have not yet submitted their report. So perhaps that will amount to putting the cart before the horse.
Right.
But be as it may, you are not far from the truth, because at the retreat that was held at the NAF Club, you know, most of our big men in the party, Jerry Ghana, all the rest, were talking about, you know, moving the ticket to the south. Perhaps when it comes to NEC and for the liberation and decision of NEC, maybe the majority may carry but so far, no decision has been taken yet.
And do you think that's a smart decision, considering the president is from the south, and also the PDP has lost some ground in the southern part of the country to the APC and to the Labour Party?
Well, I am not against, you know, movement from the north to the south or from the south to the north. But what I'm interested in is the justice of the matter, the equity and justice of the matter. When we talk about shifting of goalposts or shifting of positions, we have to look at the history of the PDP and look at which side of the country has been deliberately shortchanged within the PDP, not outside the PDP. If of the 16 years of PDP, how many years has the North actually performed there, and how many has the South performed? That is the question that should agitate our minds. Now, if we look at it only from the point that perhaps Buhari is from the north and he has taken 8 years, Buhari is not a member of our party. Most of our party people did not vote for him. So we do not recognize Buhari's rule as, you know, inclusive of that of the PDP. And as such, my take will have been to ensure that there is equity and fairness, that the thing should be zoned to the north. However, if the party decides that it is the south that is more convenient because of the slogan that is currently going on, that the south must complete its 8 years, blah blah, there is no any official allocation of time anywhere. Anybody can contest. This is democracy. This is open contest. But if the party insists that it is zoning to the south, then perhaps maybe my best choice will be to zone it to the south.
Right. Okay. There's a big conversation in the grapevine around certain movements. Now that Atiku is out of the picture, at least for the PDP, right? P2B, we've been hearing some speculations here and there that the PDP is likely warning him back to say, listen, the coast is clear. You have a shot if the ticket is zoned to the south. We're also hearing a possible re-entry of former President Goodluck Jonathan back into the mix. What do you think about those speculations and whether or not they make sense for the PDP?
Well, for the PDP and for the North, those speculations could be true and they could be false. But be as it may, I will prefer that President Jonathan, you know, takes the ticket. Not because I do not like Obi, but because that will ensure that the South will have completed their 4 years. When somebody is on the throne, you elect him. You can't pin him down and say, okay, you must do 4 years.
But Peter Obi is on record saying he can do 4 years and bow out.
Well, it's just a political talk, because
you don't trust him.
No, I don't. It's not about trusting him. The issue is, how are you sure that thing will materialize?
Yeah, but he said it. No, we expect that for a man who has a lot of stock in integrity, his word would be his bond.
What I'm taking is this way: the difference between somebody making a promise and somebody who is compelled by the law that he must live. Which one will you take? This one is compelled by the law. He does not need to make any promise. He has to go after 4 years. This one is making a promise. A promise can be kept and may not be kept. Either way. But on this one, you are sure that it must be kept. So for the North, I think Goodluck Jonathan is the best choice.
And how serious are you taking these speculations? Are they real, or are they just the imagination of people who just want to speculate?
Yeah, this is political permutations. They are not. They may be real or may not be real. But in politics, you don't say never say never. Anything can happen. Those people you think they will not come out will come out. Those people who will say, but it is not because Peter Obi has been a member of our party. He has also been very close to Jonathan. So it's if he becomes the president, we are also confident that the pursuit of our party agenda will take stock, because he knows all the agenda. But the issue of who is who and who is what is merely, we are just making some
testing the waters.
Yeah, we're not informed guesses. Trying to say, okay, this is what is likely to happen and this is what is not likely to happen. But whatever happens, we still remain with the PDP.
What about the governors? Because so many of them, Governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, for instance, has said it openly multiple times that he can do the job if given the opportunity. Governor Sheyi Makinde has also, shown some sort of interest in becoming the flag bearer of the party. What is your reading of the body language, especially of those second-term governors who have been quite vocal about the intention to fill in the spot? I mean, you've had some very notable figures like Atiku Abubakar be the flag bearer the last 2 times, and he needs no introduction. Do you think like any of them, have the capacity to give PDP an edge in the election in 2027 if the P2OB and the Goodluck thing doesn't work out?
Well, you see, there is no politician at the moment from the North that you can say is greater than Atiku Abubakar in terms of followership, in terms of spread, in terms more so now that Buhari is no longer there. Northern sentiments and the issues surrounding Tinubu's re-election, the anger of the North and so forth may work for him. But it depends on also who PDP is fielding. Now, if PDP is fielding somebody the North will accept, then it will be a battle of the Titans. It will be a very strong battle, and I can assure you that the PDP is very poised, ready. Bala Mohammed is perfect, is okay, but Bala cannot, for instance, contest with Goodluck Jonathan because he considers him as his boss. And he still regards him right from then to now, because Goodluck gave him a lifeline by making him minister of the FCT, and removing him from senator and making him minister, and he has served as minister of FCT.
The reports we're getting is that the whole Goodluck thing is a project that is quite personal to Governor Bala Mohammed. Do you think that makes sense?
Well, it does. It does make sense because Bala Mohammed is not somebody who betrays, confidence and trust. He has been with Goodluck Jonathan. He has never wavered or shaken. So if the point is made that he is pursuing that, I will not say no. But I am not saying I'm confirming that that is what's happening. All I'm saying
that it doesn't surprise you.
It doesn't
if that is the case.
No, it will not. Will never surprise me because I know that Bala is a very loyal person, and when he wants to be stubborn, he can also be very stubborn.
Right. The PDP also, as part of the communique of the 101st NEC meeting, also gave a stern warning to some of its members who are flirting or even attending meetings, especially with the coalition. I mean, do you think that that is going to deter people who are still weighing their options about where to pitch their tent in 2027?
Well, in that respect, I find the PDP very complicit because you cannot allow some other people to be hobnobbing with the ruling political party and claiming to still be members of the political, and even making a commitment towards 2027 that we are standing with this political party, not your own, and you have not cautioned him. And the person or the people are now saying they do not even regret committing anti-party against the party openly, and there is no caution. then it is those people who are hobnobbing that you are now cautioning. What is the meaning of that? It is better when you take a decision on those people who have already violated and are known violators, then the other people will be afraid. But if you don't take the decision on those ones, the other people you are trying to caution will say it's a joke, because they know that if you touch them, they will now refer you to that.
Yeah, and you've made reference to people who you would put in the column of fifth columnists, so to say, within the PDP. Do you think the PDP can reorganize and bounce back with said individuals still within the PDP itself, knowing what the party is up to, being a part of the strategy to win in 2027?
You see, the fear within the PDP circle, and I'm telling you this one, not with the top stakeholders, from the lower and bottom stakeholders. The thinking is that somebody has been sent to destabilize the PDP and weaken the party so that the ruling party can have an easy go in 2027. How that will play out is what we are looking at. But if you take a look at what happened at the 101 NEC meeting, there was a boycott. The Southeast boycotted the meeting. People like the governor of Enugu State was not there. The chairman of the BOT, Adolphus Wabara, was not there. The Senator Ben Obi was not there. And so are a handful of very important Southeast personalities. They were not there. So it's a boycott and it's a protest, which means there is a little bit of something that has not been resolved. And once that issue is resolved amicably, then I think we will not have no problem.
And what does the solution look like? Because clearly some of those individuals that you mentioned, they've given the PDP ultimatum months ago.
Yeah.
And it had to do with the position of the secretary of the party, right?
Yes.
Your convention is coming up this November. Do you think there's still room to navigate this difficult terrain where all these aggrieved parties, especially those who still have some sort of allegiance to the PDP, do you think there's room to settle those concerns at the convention?
Yes, I think the convention is intended to inject new blood, to bring new faces, and to bring new style of administration of the PDP. So if we are able to get it right, and we get the right people, not people who, and then the convention is elective, not by unity list or things like that. It is elective. People are allowed to elect their leaders. Then we will have a very competent, forward-looking national working committee.
Just as a final point, if you can say yes or no, how confident are you that PDP will recover and bounce back in a meaningful way by the end of this year?
I'm very confident.
All right. And on that note, Abdullahi Sani, thank you so much for stopping by as always. I appreciate you for the analysis and for the insight.
Thank you.
All right. That is our show for you tonight. Thank you most kindly for joining us on Daily Politics. We'll be back next week live and exclusive as always on Trust TV. Until next time, I'm Abdullahi Ahmed. For myself and the rest of the team, thank you for your time and we'll see you soon.